Verma is a left-hander, Patel is a right-hander.
Kia ora, no mai, haere mai. Welcome back to Ken Maunder Park. We're starting 10 minutes early. By the look of things, news is Suburbs New Lynn won the toss, 1 from 2 today in regards to the toss, and have elected to bat first. Shika Verma and Tejas Patel, the man at the crease. Tejas Patel scoring it. Scores ready?
All go.
And it's Jock McKenzie to open up from the river end. My name is Bevan Jenkinson of Bev's Broadcasting. If you've watched Grammar Tech rugby in the past, with Jock McKenzie playing first five, you would have heard my voice, seen my live streams previously. That's McKenzie to start, right arm over. Pulls this one round, bit of a chin high music, and gonna start with a boundary behind square, 4 runs. First ball bowled. Have a look at the pitch. Here, looking from the clubhouse end. A bit of scuff marks and that from the pitch. But doesn't look too bad. It's after the first game today, which both sides won their respective matches. North Shore against Birkenhead by a few wickets with a couple of overs to spare, chasing 91 on a pitch that apparently wasn't too easy to bat on. It's the second ball for Kenny, and it's down leg and just called wide. And Suburbs New Lynn, a comfortable 10-run win over East Coast Bays. There's the next ball played on the crease, and I'll scamper through for a quick single. Hits Verma's bat, Patel's bat, sorry. Have a look at Tejas's T20 stats, 12 innings, 214 runs and an average of 19.5. Strike rate of just over 89. High score earlier this morning, 65 not out off 48. For his first 50 in Premier Auckland T20s, according to Cric and Play HQ. Dismissed 14 times, caught as plays this on the crease. Do apologise if you've been a bit confused about the live stream links. I've put on the wrong live stream 1 match to the other link. But you can watch all these games back later on, or even while this is going, if you like.
No.
Mackenzie's next ball played off his hip here from Patel.
Leg wide.
And they get through for a leg by. Penultimate ball of the first over. Kenzie just bustles into the pitch. And they get through for another leg bite.
Excuse me.
No excuse for you, Ian Donnelly.
Whoops.
One ball to come in this first over.
extraneous.
One more to come, all right.
Depends at which end. And tries to play this across the line. Bit of a mix-up. And Verma having to be sent back. And Mackenzie ends the first over, 6 off it. It is, sorry, 8 off it. I was looking at Mackenzie's figures. There's 2 leg buys in there. It's 8 without loss.
You didn't tell me that Albert was playing for your team.
Yeah. So,
Have you played cricket with him before?
yeah. Oh,
Years
I
ago.
played a one day with us, yeah.
Yeah.
Having a look at
He's been down
Shikaverma's T20 stats.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
In
been
Auckland
down here
Prems,
for-
105 runs at
been
7
down
innings.
here for about,
Average
I
of
don't know,
17 and a
30 or
half.
40 years.
Strike rate of 91.
But
High
he's been
score of
living in
32.
England for-
yes, he's been over there.
yeah.
Half of his dismissals in those 7 innings being via court.
Who's this bowler?
Just waiting to see who the
Rory Bremner.
Who's the bowler?
Rory Bremner. Sorry, Rory Vessel.
Rory Bessel, thank you. I'm just thinking there's no Rory Bremner. Rory Bessel into the attack from the clubhouse end.
Rory Bethel.
Vessel, yep.
B-E-S-S-E-L-O.
Oh, Bethel.
B-E-S-B, yeah.
Like Vessel, but with a B. First ball of the new over comes down the pitch, slaps it straight down the ground, a few bounces, and runs away for 4. What's Bissell got in reply? Just plays a crease there from Verma. East Coast Bay's batting first on the number 2 pitch.
Probably not a first baller again.
Being put into bat against Birkenhead. Dead ball the over and fall into the pads. Not a chance. Quick flick though for a run out. I think Verma had given up the chase there. Saying, if you want me out, you've got a direct hit. Only a couple of stumps to aim at, but gets home safe in the end. No, 2 for 1 and the 5 balls into the over there. East Coast Bays asked to bat first. Have a quick look at the ladder. Auckland University, after the second round, Auckland University, Parnell and Hibiscus Coast all undefeated after 2 rounds. Those are the top 3. North Shore sitting 4th and Suburbs New Lynn 5th, both having only played 1 game though, as this has gone straight through him. And Tejas Patel is out for a duck from 4 balls. And the first wicket falls 13 for 1 in the second over. Max Trifonis to the crease. Daffy Duck doing the bit of a walk across. Can say that's only the excuse me 5th time that I've ever used Daffy there. Bit of a laugh and a bit of a nod to the Channel 9 duck that used to do the job.
Did Daffy have a bat in his hand?
And pads.
And pads.
Yep. I don't know, a mate of mine did it. This one's just hit to cover. I think 140 on this pitch is going to be a good one.
You got another friend?
I saw 160 being defended
Yeah.
in the first game. Just being a little bit
You
older.
better believe it, mate. Just keep that shine in that World Cup. For
Might not need
for
one
2027.
160 again. And ends the over with a dot ball, 2 dots to finish and a wicket, along with 5 runs coming off the over. It is 13 for 1 after 2. Jock McKenzie, having played for the Auckland A's at Cornwall a couple of weeks ago against Otago A and Auckland under 19. Cornwall Park.
Was he playing out there last week?
Thursday week ago he was.
Yeah, yeah.
Verma just looking around, backwards square on the boundary, and might be a man in front of me somewhere. Big swing from this one from Verma, gets through the keeper. Fine leg in place. That's actually a really good. He's got a good autobiography as well. Tawara. Yeah. Standing Tall, I think it's called. Tawara Nikau, one of New Zealand's greatest rugby league players. Being told that he was a decent cricketer as well, as this is a edge outside, down to third man, where there is a fielder. They get a single.
Yeah.
It's amazing those that can just touch something and it turns to gold. The oldest cricketer to make a debut for their nation. Also a former All Black halfback by the name of Afisa Tunu.
He's a good cricketer.
That's what I'm saying. It's another one that managed to, apply trade in 2 sports.
He's played us in senior reserves over here.
Yes. Yeah, he does play the odd game for QMU, I think. He turns out for.
He was with Waitaki originally, but I remember that he was with we've seen him a few times.
Made his debut in a T20 for Samoa at the age of 50. And this is back at Mackenzie. And it's a chance and a very tough one though.
That's a drop catch.
And you follow through like that. But it's a dot ball nonetheless. A run coming off the 4 balls of this over. The next ball, and he's got underneath this one, might be out. Yes, he is taken at mid-off, and the second wicket falls. Trofonos falls now for a duck. 5 deliveries. Will Clark, the fielder.
Clark is on TikTok.
And Daffy gets out and goes for a walk again. See, I told you, he's got pads in the back.
Hands out, yeah. Dragon's back. Get some other graphics going on like.
Well, I've been trying to work that in. I might have to do that over the Christmas break. And get the sound effects going. Michael Barry walking to the crease. His T20 statistics pretty good in that last game this morning. Brought up 1,000 runs, according to playing Cric HQ since 2013-14. Average of 32, striking at 117. 550s with 76 as highest. Been caught 16 times in T20s. Sits second as for the most dismissals via bowled. It's been that way 10 times. Sits 10th for the most runs. 11th for most matches of 46. 14th most sixes and 19th fours. For fours, I should say. Sorry, wrong graphic across the screen. His father Kevin might have a word with me if he falls that way. And Mackenzie ends a great over, one off it with a wicket, and it is 14 for 2 after 3. Rory Bessel starts with another good delivery. Just had to put the mic on mute and just forgot to warn others around me that my mic can be sensitive. I'd rather warn people before they say something than afterwards. Nothing wrong with a bit of atmosphere though. Left-handed Verma, 11 off 9. Has played to point and took off for a single. Barry turned him down. Two balls into a second Vessel, 1 for 7. Takes a step down the wicket, over mid-on. There's a fielder back there though. How do you describe where those are here? Down the stairs, around the corner, around 5 corners. Slapped straight down to mid-off. Barry did pretty impressive work getting out of the way. Unlike the umpire in the Blake Caps first innings. Was it Rod Tucker, was it? I only saw it on the news, but he was definitely hobbling after Phillips hit him.
get that one on the inside of the knee though, eh?
Oh, that's the worst area. Yeah. Right on the bone. Nothing else. Last ball of the fourth, sorry. Vessel's second. They get through for a single, and there's still one to come actually. Barry off the mark. Looking at the honours board here, and I don't know how up to date it is, but the latest Auckland representative out of this club is spells the next one. Squares to point. It is a dot. Ends the fourth. It is 16 for 2. Suburbs New Lynn having elected to bat first, having won the toss. The latest Auckland representative from this club is also the latest New Zealand representative, Adi Ashok. Looking at the rep board, but of course Adi Ashok was only selected this week for his Black Caps debut, along with 2 others.
His 50 over ODI debut. He's already played 2020 for.
Has 2, sorry. Here's Barry's going to get a single
Oh, get more.
to
get
mid off.
more, right.
Yes, I did forget that recently he has played a couple of T20s for the Black Caps, but that's not on the board either, so. Here's a punch a single behind the wicket, behind the stumps there. Good running. Well, England's one-day record is not impressive at the moment, and it's just got worse. The West Indies have beaten them. It's all right. Probably is him going. Oh, he's put another one into the river, has he?
No, it's over here. To have it off.
Oh, sorry. I was busy looking at other results there, Bill. Comes down the wicket, slaps this, passing it off, and that'll be a retrieval mission, 4 runs. Good clean strike there from Barry. Faces up to the next one. This time goes bigger. It is the 4th one over into the new grass area here at Ken Maunder Park. It is the maximum. I'll get rid of the duck and bring out the 6. Tried to be pedal. This one's behind this. Ryan Whelan, sorry.
With a catch. Yeah, we got it.
So this one's through cover. And it'll be two more to Michael Barry. This is good over here for Suburbs New Lynn. 1 to come, and it's 14 so far. To hold number 47, Barty. Oh, sorry, folks. 27 as this one's pulled around the same place. Did you hear the pipe band? In the background?
No.
No? Okay. Must be deaf then. Pulls us to mid-wicket on the boundary. The two fielders allowed out on the leg side, ends the over. 5 gone, it is 30 for 2.
31.
Oh, because it was a single, wasn't it? Not.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Bob, because I actually put that down as 2. But I mean, at least my scoreboard doesn't.
Well, you're multitasking there, so just keep it on.
Yeah, no, bloody appreciate it. Who's the bowler?
Will Clark.
Will Clark again. Thanks for that. Will Clark, the North Shore captain, bringing himself on from the clubhouse end. Chance gone down in the other game, is it? Seems to be a lot happening over on that one. Don't forget, photos and highlights of today's 2 games will be posted to Bev's Broadcasting official Facebook page. There's a tiny URL link in the description. As this is almost back to the bowler, but they scamper through for a single. Barry running with the shot. I think there's a great discussion in that second test about asking the opposition to tie up your shoelaces for you, and whether that's a great idea. As this is slapped to point, no run.
You tie them together.
Well, that's what some of us are suggesting. I mean, anyone could tie my shoelaces better than I can. I get a bit worried though when I'm umpiring and someone asks me to do their laces for them. And it's taken a cover. 3rd wicket falls.
Caught by Jock McKenzie.
Jock McKenzie's taken the catch. And it's 32 for 3 now. Tristan Pale walks the crease. 22 innings, 260 runs, an average of just over 14.5. Strike rate of 105.2. High score of 31. 12 of those 22 innings out caught. Should just let you know these aren't figures contrary to what Ian Donnelly will tell you that I've pulled out of the middle of nowhere. I spend a lot of my time doing cricket stats.
Doesn't mean I play it right.
Well, you know, we're all human beings. We get the occasional thing wrong. Hale backs into the crease on this one and just defends. But as I say, Ian Donnelly, if anyone else wants to spend as much time as I have doing statistics and wants to challenge me, more than welcome to.
Oh, and Francis Payne.
I was trying to think of his name the other day. This is short, and Jock McKenzie takes it above his head. And a good catch. And Pale's gone now. 4 down, 32 for 4. Pale replaced by Playle. Sean Playle walks out. And what I thought might be a good decision of batting first on this pitch isn't turning out to be quite so at the moment. Two innings, including this morning, 4 runs, an average of 2. He's better than that. Just, stats only tell half the story. There's 2 dismissals being caught and run out.
Is this a new bowler?
New bowler Jordan Gatley.
Jordan Gatley at the crease.
Yeah.
I do apologise if you're a Suburbs New Lynn supporter and wondering why I don't have any stats on them. Got this gig very late last night. Was actually lucky enough to do enough Suburbs New Lynn stats as it was. Normally I do graphics for both sides.
Brilliant having this line scored just to check as you're going. But,
Well, no, it's actually great that I'm sitting with the scorers too, because then I know when and how I've butchered things. You see. Barry just plays this to point for a dot, sorry. I've learnt in 5 years of live streaming that no one tells you when you're right, but they'll definitely tell you when you're wrong. Fun and joys of doing it. As I said in the first game, been doing this for 5 years. Enable me to be able to do something I've wanted for the last 30 years now. Let's commentate. Someone pointing out to me in the playground that I should think about a career as a commentator.
No.
Well, someone's got to replace the mighty Quinn, don't they? This is driven and stopped. Barry does love to hit a strong ball.
It's a racehorse with Trotter, the mighty Quinn.
Yeah, but I think that was also named
Young Quinn?
after the great Keith. He was one of the first journalists in 1972. 72 was it? Yep. I think it was 72. There's this one from Barry. He's just clipped off his legs. Only a man behind square. In the circle on the leg side, they get 2. He was one of the first journalists to break the 1972 Munich Olympics story of the Palestinian terrorists holding the Israeli athletes. He's only just starting his career as a journalist.
That's the best.
Keith Quinn.
Best Olympics there was, at least the pictures were different.
This is hit, but umpire's not interested at all. And they get through for a leg bye. Harry and Yogi backing up from earlier this morning, doing this match. Here's a question for anybody who's listening.
No.
What first happened? When was the first time in a sporting environment was God Defend New Zealand played? driven to short cover.
Rome.
No. I'd like to say it was at the Olympics. I would like to say which Olympics, but that'll probably give it away. Very famous gold medal that New Zealand won. In a team sport, shall I say?
Rowing.
Munich?
The rowing 8.
Rowing 8. That was Munich, wasn't it?
Was it Munich or was it Montreal? No, Montreal was the hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the rowing 8, the men's rowing 8 that won gold medal, and they didn't even know about it. They didn't even know God Defend New Zealand was going to be played. So
Did
it's,
they sing it in English or in
seven,
Maori?
7 overs gone, 35 for 4. Who's the bowler, sorry? It is Will Clark, sorry.
Will Clark?
Yep, no, just reminding myself, I knew it was the same bowler, but... But a useless pieces of information for you.
I was there. No, I wasn't.
The first rowing 8 gold medal won by the men's, and of course at the last Olympics in Tokyo they did the same.
One of them used to live down the road from me. Gary and Bodwell.
And two very strong rowing schools, Sacred Heart College here in Auckland and Hauriki Plains College in Ngatea.
Westlake or Rangitoto are pretty good at that too, I think.
I think both of them are. This one's missed on the cut there from Playle. Westlake boys have had a very good sporting year this year. They took out the Blues first 15 title. And also the cricket as well. It's a single down to long off. Two singles and a dot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh no, 1.1.
One
Yeah,
dot
yeah,
one.
same thing, sorry. That's what I meant.
It's not, it's different.
That's what I meant. It's call for 2 as this one's out to cover. The sweeper coming round. It's not going to prevent it though.
2 to Barry.
Did slip over. Barry now 21 off 16 deliveries. Mine's going in overdrive actually to try and work out another one. Oh, here's one for you, Ian Donald. I bet you don't know the answer to it, the correct answer to this. Bill might. Waits on this and just plays it to point. Who scored the first try at a Rugby World Cup?
Penalty try.
Oh, Ian Donnelly, you weren't supposed to know that.
I was there.
You weren't supposed to know it was a penalty try.
And then
As
Michael
this one's
Jones.
just squirted. And they get a single.
Was actually no one.
Exactly. That is. Did you know that, Bill?
I thought Michael Jones scored.
No, Michael Jones was the first player.
Was it one?
First player to score a try. But he did not score the first try. NZ 8's over. It is 40 for 4. 5 coming off that one.
Actually, you could actually argue whether a team does actually score a penalty try or whether there's a penalty try awarded.
Well, it is awarded,
Yeah,
isn't it?
so no one actually scores it. So
Did we beat East
Alright,
Coast
who's
Wales?
the-
Yes, 10 runs.
We can't beat North Shore.
Jordan Gatley from the River End. And this one's just to point for a dot. Okay, then, since you know it all, who scored the first try of the 91 Rugby World Cup?
Michael Jones.
Well done. Ian, well done.
I was there.
Now Sir Michael Jones was the first player to score at the first 2 World Cups. As this one's hit through cover. There's a sweeper back there though. First one against sorry, it is dot one.
First time player they ever had a bat.
And this over. 91 World Cup against opening game against England.
Tell me, how did you-
I can't remember what happened last week.
up and
No,
come
well,
second goal?
You got
I don't
three-
either. That's the
three
reason
for-
why I keep all this useless
for
information in my head. Bill, makes me sound knowledgeable. Yes, it's an appeal, but it's going down leg.
Encouragement. Tell them that one day you want them to
Umpire's doing a pretty good job today.
It'll never be that good.
So is Gatley. He's none for three halfway
I've
through
told
his
Artie
second.
that. I've told Artie that he can practice as much as he likes, but he'll never be as good as me.
This is into the pitch. Great save at short fine leg.
Oh, come on, it's only a game.
It's prevented the run too.
The mate of yours out.
Player 1 off 5 now.
Albert,
That's what we had to see. See good.
he plays cricket in Bill's team now.
Yeah, yeah.
Apologies if the stream just stopped there, folks. I hit the wrong button and went back in time. It should be back now, as this is out
2-2.
mid wicket
One.
and only a one taken. Two singles so far off this over.
You want one that's free?
Really?
Yeah, I learned them from yesterday, so.
You can pay me though.
Yeah.
Last ball of Gatley's second over. It's into the block hole and Barry not happy. He couldn't do too much with it. 9 gone, 42 for 4.
You
I've got
sure?
one for you.
Positive.
I've got one for you. Which dual international was involved in two of the most controversial sporting moments of
Brian McKechnie.
rugby and cricket?
Brian McKechnie. 78 or 79?
The rugby,
Yeah. Well, definitely not cricket.
when Andy Hayden-
Late 70s when Andy Hayden dove out of the line out and won themselves a penalty for Brian McKechnie
He
to
didn't.
slot a penalty to win.
He didn't.
And then a few years later, Brian McKechnie, of course, famous for facing the underarm ball, 1st of February 1981.
The penalty for that was given from for a Welsh guy pushing Frank Oliver.
Well, it depends on who you talk to, really, isn't it?
An honest Kiwi.
The name Andy Hayden in Welsh rugby is a swear word, basically. 2 dots here. The Welsh haven't beaten the All Blacks since the 1950s. And in their eyes, should have beaten them that day at Cardiff Arms Park.
They cheated us out of a try in 1905.
Yep, the originals. Well, they didn't cheat us out. That was more the referee was too unfit. Good catch over on the other game, actually. The wicketkeeper's taken a good one. I think you saw that, didn't you, Bill?
The referee couldn't
Or have
run
you got
fast.
the, or you wiping the
The referee
glasses?
couldn't run fast enough. He just had a pair of street shoes on.
As this one's up and over cover. Wide cover coming around to a wide long off. And they'll pick up 2. Cover on the boundary. Mid wicket, deep square, long on and long off. In place. One ball to come in the 10th. Short, and it just gets through him. Player a bit annoyed with himself, throws his head, his bat in the air. 10 gone, and it is 44 for 4.
You sure?
More positive than I've ever been.
Well, that's okay. Right, Mr. Gatley. Over number 11.
Jordan Gatley to continue. If you didn't hear Ian Donnelly's voice in the background, his dulcet tones. Bet you've never been insulted like that before.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Sometimes just once in their life, right? And Barry, he's wound up for this one. It is 6. It's bouncing along in the new grass and the new turf being laid here at Maunder Park, but it is 6. Moves to 29 off 22.
Mucking around that surface, eh, for weeks now. They've been mucking around that surface for weeks.
I was taking them, they've only just finished doing Medills. They spent a lot of time doing the
Ball's
sand around.
eventually made it back to Gatley's hands. He's known for 10 in his third. $50 also up for Suburbs New Lynn. What's Gatley got in replay? Goes full this time. Driven, put through, long off, and a diving side can't pull it off. And it's 4 more, 10 off 2 deliveries. This one fuller this time. Good delivery there from Gatley, pulling things back. A bit more pace on it as well.
Bricks down there.
Sorry, Bill.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yesterday's score.
can he follow it up with another one? Goes full. So does Michael Barry. And it's in the creek and it's 6 more.
Break time.
I'm not sure why they built a cricket club and then put the river in behind. I mean, whose idea was that?
I had to put a river there so somebody could discover it.
That's probably what Noah went down on, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
the
Should just mention, sorry folks, we're just taking a break while we get a new ball or recover the old one. Alright, so we've got a ball. I'm still trying to figure out the person I'm thinking of. No, not Brian. Jeff. So this is a single down to long on. Do you know now who I'm talking about? No, I was trying to figure out the TV1 news sports presenter named Brian. I was only half right. Jeff Bryan. I'm Jeff Bryan. As I said, I knew you'd know who I was talking about. Yeah, that's the program I had in my mind, was the Sunday grandstand that they used to do in the 90s on TV1. One Wild World of Sport. This is down to long on and taken in Sean Playle Falls. He had to go, he was 4 off 12. He's now 4 off 13 and back in the hutch.
Court banker.
Sanjaya has taken the catch.
Sanjaya
Chaturanga, yep. Off the bowling of Gatley. And the new batsman is Kevin Gatu. Didn't bat in the first match. Wasn't required. The Suburbs New Lynn keeper. That is the end of the over. 11 gone. 61 for 5. Sounds like everything and anyone is losing stuff off the balcony. Will Clark to continue from the clubhouse end. Bowling to Michael Barry on 40. Big thanks to Suburbs New Lynn sponsors Cricket Express and Paladin Sports. Keep saying it, but clubs and organisations these days can't continue without money. Clark, right arm round to the left-handed Barry, and he just pushes this one to mid-on. I'll get a single. Moves to 41. Gatu to face his first ball.
Hey Bill, what's your daughter graduating in?
Nursing Tuesday.
Did she wear a hat?
She'll get must want to get a cap and a
Hat or a
they
medal?
buy them, don't they? To get the old board or something. They
Yeah.
get something.
Oh, good on her.
Yeah, another thing the world can't do without is nurses and doctors. We've certainly found that out over the last few years
Yeah.
during the COVID time.
They're all in Gaza.
As hand off the bat, this might fall in no man's land, it does.
You get something.
They pick up a single.
Phenomenal numbers of nurses that supposedly left the country last year. 5,000.
As soon as the borders opened, eh?
30 grand more supposedly.
But then again, I mean, like a lot of those professions, they'll never be paid what they're worth, unfortunately. As Barry backs away on this one, doesn't get much on it. Shorter. Backs away to the leg side, hits us through cover. Sweeper's out there though. Waitakere 86 for 3 batting first against Hibiscus Coast. Takapuna 144 for 2 against Kumu. These innings are currently in place, I should say. This Gutty will get a single to long on. Ends the over, 12 gone. So 65 for 5. So Waitakere 86 for 3 after 13. Takapuna 144 for 2 after 15 against Kumu. East Coast Bays over on number 2 here at Ken Maunder, 83 for 6 in the 13th. Papatoetoe 100 for 4 against Eden Roskill. Eden Roskill having a 10 wicket win, chasing 150 in their first game today against Ellerslie. Parnell 141 for 3 after 13 against Ellerslie. Cornwall 99 for 2 against Uni in their 12th. And Grafton United 98 for 1 in the 14th against Howick Pakuranga.
New bowler Jack Clough.
Jack Clough into the attack. Thank you very much.
Jack.
Clough. And shot the stumps, and
We get a run then.
we'll get a run, but Barry a bit gingerly to get up. Clough.
Yeah. I'm educated, I know,
You know.
and I heard you spell it out before.
I'm glad you're listening for once, Donis. Nice of the umpire to wave out to us.
What for?
Don't know. Got a photo of it at least. Clough's second ball. And but wayward, it is wide. Barry happy to let that one go through. Reminder that photos and highlights of the two matches today will be posted to Bev's Broadcasting official Facebook page. As this is another wide. As though Birkenhead have picked up a 7th over on number 2. There's a link to Bev's Broadcasting in the description. So my week I'll be off to Rotorua, to Geyser City Cricket Club on Thursday afternoon, evening. Left arm round, and Barry hits this to backward point, misfield, and they'll get through for cheeky single. I mean, folks, if you've got anything you'd like live streamed or photographed, let me know. Can't do this Tuesday or Thursday. Tuesday I've got the last night of touch or a photograph. Saturdays are pretty busy at the moment. But anything else is, can't get hold of this player. Agatu, sorry. Not too sure of where it ended up either. Get in touch with me. I'm happy to travel around the Bay of Plenty, Auckland, Waikato,
Stewart Island.
areas. Stewart Island I'd love to go to Stewart Island if someone's happy to pay the petrol or the flights. I had Goldball pretty interested to send me to Palmerston North for a tournament in the middle of last month. I got back to them and I said, I'm pretty much going to tell you no now. This is hit to one of Birkenhead's fielders. Go to 4 off 6. And the reason why I had to tell them no was that I could pretty much see that they weren't going to be able to afford the flights. The cost of flights that it was going to take me to send me down there. Yeah, and even to drive. I mean, I was happy to drive. Oh, this is big. This will be Barry's 49 now. I was going to say 50, but no, he's on 49.
Hugh Jackman, that's right.
Over wide long on.
Hugh Grant. The road is A. Thank you.
Hey guys, 49.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd let the Suburbs New Lynn players know that Michael Barry's on 49. One run away from a half century.
It's got a long way on the sand, isn't it?
Where's that gone?
Just skids across. Yep.
Who bowled that? Was that Jack?
That was Jack.
Frank, I told you to bring your laptop.
Actually, very good. No, well, got a bit of a break in play. Quite a good movie is called My Boy Jack, and it's a World War I story, and it's about no, I've lost his name now. About a guy called Jack. His father trying to.
That sank in the Titanic, Jack.
No, he didn't sink in the Titanic. Rose wouldn't let him on the door. I think it's Rudyard Kipling's boy, and it's about Rudyard Kipling. As it's another wide. So it stars Daniel Radcliffe of Harry Potter fame. And Rudyard Kipling, it's based on the true story of Kipling going back and trying to find actually what happened to his son in the trenches on the Western Front. Yeah, very decent film. Barry on 49. And he'll get his 50. Down to long on with a single off the last ball of the over. I'm waiting for a bat signal here, but Batman's not coming. It ends 13, it's 78 for 5.
I think about Daniel Radcliffe, who was. Daniel Radcliffe, who was Harry Potter from.
Yeah, he's always going to be Harry Potter.
The person in the word that was it Ricky Gervais? He roasted here in front of the Golden Globe, and we're next presenter is Rachel from Friends.
Yeah, pretty much. Who's the bowler, sorry?
Matt Strain.
It is Matt Strain, thank you. Matt Strain into the attack from the clubhouse end. Bowling to Barry, 50 off 32. Just plays this on the crease. There's also a movie he did, another true story. As this is picked up, down to long on, and taken.
Taken by Dardwell.
Adi Dardwell's taken the catch at long on and sees a very good innings from Michael Barry and
Caught by who?
Adi Dardwell.
I still don't know.
And it's 78 for 6. Sam Devereaux to the crease. Suburbs New Lynn just need to be wary that they need to bat out the 20 overs to put a competitive total out there. Although, you know,
We've got
the opposition's still yet to bat. You never know. Is that what you're about to say, Donners?
no, we've got enough runs. We could get it clear.
Strain left arm round. A bit of a slower one there. Plays it to cover. I see you cheating with your scoring too by using the TV again.
No.
Oh, this is into the block hole. She's talking about the world of censorship and all that. You know, the good old British program Faulty Towers. The masterclass of John Cleese. The German episode. I was
No one's mentioned it.
I was working at Spotlight in Hamilton, and this customer and I were just, you know, mucking around and talking in German accents. 14 overs gone, it's 80 for 6. And the customer said to me, I'm off to Germany, and I said, don't mention the war. Her response was spot on. We'd not mentioned Faulty Towers at all, but she basically replied with, I think I did once and got away with it. You know, basically what John Cleese said. I lost it completely. Do you know that Basil Fawlty was actually based on a real hotelier?
Italian, yeah,
It was it was based on a guy at a hotel they stayed with the Flying Circus.
Yeah. This is Jack again, is it?
Is that Jack Clough?
Yep.
Jack Clough at the River End again?
Jack,
Yeah, because you've been to so many different restaurants and realised there was all hotels and, you know, terrible
Yeah.
hoteliers that should never be in the job.
During the Monty Python, the Flying Circus, and they said, well, let's do a series based on it. A real shame, but probably a good thing too, that only 12 episodes were made of what was a great series. But, is this down league? It is. It was a good catch by the keeper. And the 7th wicket of Suburbs New Lynn has fallen. Kevin Gadu, 5 off 8 deliveries. I do like, you know, I should say if you've never seen Faulty Towers, he's had a concussion, he's got Germans visiting, you know, and he's telling everyone not to mention the war, and he's playing off with the German visitors who tell him to stop mentioning the war, and he goes, well, you started it, and the guest says, no, we don't, and he goes, yes, you did, you invaded Poland. The new batsman, Luke?
Luke?
Yeah,
Devereaux.
So we've got both
So Sam
Devereaux out there.
brothers,
yeah.
I was just going to say,
Sam's 19, Luke's 15.
I was going to say, look, Bill, that you must know these two with how quickly you've responded to that question. Another great British comedy, war comedy as well, out of the BBC is Hello Hello. The British taking the mickey out of the French. So Luke Devereaux faces his first delivery and just pushes this down to cover. Extra cover coming around, but can't stop the single.
Oh, what's that? 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 cats do countdown.
Rachel Riley.
Rachel Riley.
She might be one of the reasons why I watch that program.
And Joe Wilkinson.
No, I can't stand him actually. Pretty good program that usually on TVNZ2 has finished for the year, I believe. Hosted by Jimmy Carr.
Well, he's just been out here, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he has. I think he said he ran into the mongrel mob in Hamilton actually, with an interesting story to tell. I never read into it, but that was the headline I saw. This is clipped off the pads. They get through for a tight single, but a good single run nonetheless. You were talking, staying on the topic of comedy. I've just finally figured out his nickname, the Big Yin. You don't know who the Big Yin is? You were talking about him earlier. Billy Connolly. That's what his nickname is, the Big Yin. So it's a full toss and squirts out on the outside edge of Sam Devereaux. Yeah, I was trying to think of his nickname. Donna's was talking about him earlier. And it got there in the end. 4 singles after the loss of Gatu off the first ball of the over. I don't know where I was in Auckland. It was a number of years ago. I was taken out to a comedy club where they had a thing on, and mate decided we'd get a table right up the front, and I got the Tay radar pick on me all night. This is clipped off the pads to deep square. It gets through for a single. 5 and a wicket off that. 15 overs gone. 85 for 7. Quite a funny guy though, Tay radar. To see who's got the ball. Is that Strain again, I think? One for 2 from his one over. I was talking about a Daniel Radcliffe movie before. Oh, The Jungle. It's about a guy that...
Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter.
Yeah. It was based on a true story about a Brazilian guy. No, not a Brazilian guy. Taken into the Amazon, and this is during the 80s, and got left for dead basically by this tour guide. Amazing story. This is beating him. And not cleaned up by the keeper. Come back for 2. The throw is definitely a keeper's throw. And it's 2 byes. But another movie I'd just seen recently, Only the Brave, which is about firefighters in Arizona. Hotshot firefighters, the ones that are out there trying to prevent the spread of fires. As is pulled round, deep square on the boundary, we'll field it. 19 of the 20 of them were killed in a flash fire. But it was 2013, and it was the biggest loss of firefighters in the US since 9/11. Left arm round here from strain, just beats the bat of Sam Devereaux. Quite a slow movie, but still quite good. As this is down the ground, it's going to be safe though. Long on and long off, converging. Sam Devereaux's tripped out, fallen over, slipped over. A movie that's just come out, I think, this week in cinemas is Next Goal Wins. It's about the famous or infamous, whichever way you want to look at it. As Luke just backs away on this and hits to cover. About the infamous American Samoan team after they lost the qualifying FIFA World Cup qualifying 31-0, which still stands as the biggest margin in international football.
100 and something, wasn't
No, 31.
it? That drizzle coming from the
Well, there was supposed to be rain about a bit later, so it looks a bit grey out to the left of screen.
That's where quality comes from that way. Comes up the way out.
16 overs gone, 90 for 7. Actually, I'm going to check my facts on the biggest score ever in a football game.
The All Whites beat Fiji by some
No, you'd be amazed at
huge amount.
the record for the biggest game in a
1992.
recorded football match is ridiculous. Is this Jordan back in the attack?
This is Rory Bessel.
No, Rory. Thank you. Rory Bessel to continue at the river end where he bowled his one over. And into the block hole off his stumps. I'll pick up a single. Luke now 6 off 8 deliveries. 149-0 is the largest.
I thought it was 100 and something.
Yeah.
It was
And what's the story behind that, Bill? Why did it end in that score?
blind playing someone.
No, it was worse than that. There's nothing wrong with vision impaired people. Though it was all own goals. Next ball. And it's hit up and over extra cover. That'll be a retrieval mission. It's 4 to the total. They were protesting the week before result. And just turned around and just intentionally kicked it into their own goal. It was a team in Madagascar, in the Madagascan League. Yeah.
So I know about the previous weekend's reffing or something.
Yeah, I can't.
You okay? You're making a pit stop.
Can't remember straight off the top of my head, but they were not happy about the week before's result or officiating or something like that, and they were just kicking goals into kicking the ball into their own goal, protesting.
Yeah.
Have had the pleasure
They
of.
could only score 149 and then.
Tell you what, that's still pretty good going in 90 minutes.
They have to have something like 10-pin bowling alley there. The ball goes in, runs it back down. Continuous return of ball.
I think if I was the opposition, I'd be a bit bored. That's just a hit to extra cover. The first game of football I ever commentated, I had the pleasure of doing so with one of the very few people in the world who have coached and played at a World Cup, by the name of Ricky Herbert. Played in the 82 World Cup in Spain, and managed in 2010 in South Africa. This is a single to mid-wicket. And of course, the All Blacks at the 2010 Football World Cup, they still remain the only team to go through pool play unbeaten and not make the knockout stage.
Well, the All Whites, they drew the whole bloody lot, didn't they?
They did. Well, that's unbeaten, isn't it? and they didn't get beaten. It's the next ball from Bessel,
Drew,
and
Drew
Sam
Miller-
Devereaux just plays this down to long
Miller
on.
against Italy.
Well, Italy were the reigning world champions at that
Yeah.
tournament after winning in 2006. It is 17 gone, 98 for 7. Sam Devereaux 10 off 10 and Luke Devereaux 7 off 10. Apologies, I meant to hit over, not wicket.
$18 balls to go.
Where's your abacus to work that one out?
I've got a brain.
I thought you had your abacus. I
Yes.
thought you had to bring your abacus.
Maths is one of my strong points.
One or only? Who's the bowler, sorry? It's Strain, it is too, thank you. Strain's first ball gets hit down to long on for a single.
It's the brother that took me for maths when I went to Sacred Heart said,
Oh,
"Donnelly,
that's your problem.
Donnelly, you're concrete from the ankles up."
Down the wicket, like Devereaux, and you get a single out to mid wicket. I wondered what your problem was. If you went to a Catholic school.
That sort of built up my confidence. I went home and complained to my mother.
I went there for 3 years, 2000 to 2002. Should I tell you what, if you're good at your maths skills, Donnelly, I'm going to test you here, and Bill.
I'm not.
It's a single again out to mid wicket. If it takes 4 men 3 hours to dig 2 holes, how long does it take 1 man to dig half a hole? Do you know the answer, Bill? Almost bowled there.
We used to.
You'd have to confirm what size hole,
No,
how big's a hole?
No? Well, no, okay, ask
Is it
yourself
same
this
size?
question. Is bowled, chopped on, inside edge. Devereaux took another couple of steps down the wicket, and it's 101 for 8. The question is, how big's half a hole?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't dig half a hole, can you?
I knew there was
Something in the water for that
I
one?
was looking at how big's a hole.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can't dig half a hole. How is it, sorry? As Malay Patel walks to the crease,
that's one of the.
playing in his second T20 Premier match for Suburbs New Lynn.
That's one of the freight forwarders trick questions. We could get a young salesman to go out and could you ring up the Union Steamship Company and find out how much it costs? Well, I've got a 20-foot container of empty post holes.
I was waiting for the post holes with a left-handed screwdriver. Malay Patel didn't bat in the first innings, wasn't required, but North Shore have managed to pick up wickets at key times in this game. You can just feel that temperature here just drop. Ends the over. Matt Strain has 3 overs, 2 for 8. It's 18 gone, 101 for 8. Rory Bessel into the attack from the river end. Only had 2 balls going there today. Reminder, you can watch all these games back later on if you like.
No, it's all right.
You can even
Who's this?
go back in time. Rory Bessel,
Mr. Vessel.
right arm over. Gets slapped down the ground. Be a single down to long off. But there will be highlights and photos posted to Bev's broadcasting official. Just a reminder, you go to the one that has the little avatar on it, not any of the other pages. This one's full. Very good ball there from Bessel to Malay Patel. Not much he could do with it. There is another legitimate Bev's broadcasting page which has the Anzac Poppy as the profile picture. Unfortunately, Facebook in their infinite wisdom decided to pull that one down and leave all the other scammers up. As the scoop tries to come out, doesn't get any on it. It's his pads. Best thing is when you're watching live streams, folks, and you're not sure whether the link is legitimate or not, it asks you for your credit card details. That one, they ain't legitimate. As this is angled forward of point, cover sweeper coming in, and he'll prevent the second being taken, just one. Patel now 1 off 4. I got woken up in the middle of the night by about 5 different messages telling me that the Waikato rugby Facebook page was going to be deleted in a few days. As this is to extra cover, and I'll get a single. I'm going to come in the penultimate over. As I said earlier, Suburbs New Lynn just need to bat out the 20 here, and it'll be a dot ball. 19 gone, 1 left, 104 for 8.
$104 of 19. And we have Mr. Strain.
This time, Bill, I even had it up before you said it. I remember this time.
You want to put a bit of the old the Duckworth list for this evening, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to look at it and see how much how many overs we need for a result. I think it's
right,
6
is that
off the
right?
top of my
Do
head.
you do that for T20s or not?
What?
Yes, there is. Yeah.
There's got to be at least 6 overs, I think.
That's what I was saying.
Is that rain over there?
It does look very dark and gloomy to the left of screen, actually at the top of the screen as well. And big swing here from Sam Devereaux, nothing on it. Start the new over, start the last. Might punch a single here. One run. And I pretty much expected to be to have rain on my way back to Pairo, or Kirapehi, actually where I live, later tonight. As this is down the ground, I'll pick up one. Devereaux's going to come back for the second. He's going to the danger end. It's a good call.
Too wet.
Might get a bit earlier though. And back to the bowler. Matt Strain, no issue in his follow through. Takes the catch and the 9th wicket falls. Liam Smith
Yeah.
walks to the crease.
2 balls.
2 balls left. The rules changed a few years ago, last season I think it was, where they didn't run there off the catch, but
How does this over go? 1.
no, dot 1 2
2 wicket.
It went dot
1
off 1,
2
2,
wicket.
wicket.
It's 2 balls left here for Suburbs New Lynn, having won the toss and electing to bat first. Only Michael Barry has scored over 20 and stumped. That is the end of the innings. Suburbs New Lynn have been bowled out 1 ball short of their 20 overs for 107. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the chase for North Shore.
10-107.
108 to win. All right, welcome back. 3 balls into the chase of 110.
Let's have another fight. We haven't had one of
It's the
them.
4th ball. We've had 3 dots up and over mid-wicket.
One.
And they'll pick up one and come back for a second as the mid-wicket boundary rider comes around and fields.
What's the soccer ground?
I actually managed to pick it up while they were batting, Bill. Riley Mudford, 2 off 4. Sanjaya Chaturanga at the other end.
Who? Is he married? Arachigi. Arashiga.
Apologies for the late start back. I got delayed needing to go somewhere, and I forgave the person that was holding me up since it was an offshore player. As it's flicked to the leg side behind square, and it's actually a deep square in place as they pick up a single. NZ over. 3 without loss.
I've had enough. I want to go home.
Oh, come on, this could be exciting.
I don't care.
Luke Devereaux into the attack from the from the river end. Bowled 4 overs, 1 for 7 in the first match this morning against East Coast Bays. As we might see our first wicket, extra cover going back, taken,
Who's the lucky man?
and it's 3 for 1.
That's Sean, Brett.
That's my boy.
Sean Playle, the man that's taken the catch. Mudford, 3 off 7 deliveries.
How sensitive is that microphone for you?
Very.
Like, would it know that when you're in the city of your
Oh, probably.
of your Woodstock?
Of my water. My water. Lily said it was water. Sorry, Wayne, who's the new batsman?
Artie Dardwell.
Artie Dardwell out to the crease.
I did each over, I just really had this.
But why don't they have real names?
If I do it properly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that man. The Cornwall, the university man.
Came from Cornwall a couple of seasons ago. Also
Where's
apparently
his
spent a
brother?
bit of time at
Probably sick of the bloody North Shore Club.
university. His identical twin brother Ahmet recovering from a couple of surgeries. Innings, 428 runs at an average just under 33 at a strike rate of 92.2. Sorry, Bill.
But the Dartwells are both A's, aren't they?
Yes, Amit and Nadi. Well, that's terrible in the in Northern Districts at the moment. They've both got K Clarks, Cartony and Christian. This one's left alone. Kevin Gatu couldn't quite clean it up. And it's got, Artie's got highest score of 88, 350s. Out of his 13 innings, he's been out caught 9 times. Is that 1 dot or 2?
That's 2 balls. Dot, wicket, dot.
Come on, Rain.
Come on, Donners.
That's the second ball scoop. There's an appeal for LBW from Gatu, but
Give him out.
not given. Wayne, you're sounding like Donna's there, mate, saying that sort of thing.
I'll leave it to the umpire.
Be careful what you say there, eh? If you start sounding like that. Wayne, the North Shore scorer,
You're still living there.
along with
got my
Ian
son
Donnelly and Bill Devereaux.
Daughter-in-law live just around the corner from you, up in Harlow Road.
All right.
Yeah, so I pick up grandkids from school and then take them down to the Dell's farm for soccer and things.
1 ball left in the second over.
Yeah, that's how I get my main entertainment. Sitting in my lounge watching the kids running around. In the winter time, I can, even though it's a little bit far away.
And ends with a
sit
dot.
in my lounge and watch
It's a wicket maiden
Eastern
from Luke
Suburbs
Devereaux.
side play.
It's 3 for 1 after 2 overs.
Yeah.
You didn't knock my camera as we went past, did you?
Yeah, nudged it with my elbow.
Which one, the left, right or the middle? I'm sorry, Kevin. Sam Devereaux to continue from the clubhouse end. Brother of Luke at the river end. Sam took 5 wickets in a one-day match with the red ball against Eden Roskill a few weeks ago after day 1 was rained out. So day 2 turned into a 2-day. No sign of rain just yet here at Maunder Park. Stardwell waits, swipes outside the off stump. No connection on it though.
Gee, that rain's getting heavy.
Just don't get used to it. That's all.
Well, there's no question of when whether it's coming or not, Donners. It's when.
I don't want it to rain really because they'll probably make us replay it on Thursday or something.
I'm going to have
Stardwell goes up and over.
oh no, I get no.
Sorry, Sanjaya, he's gone for 6. Thanks, Wayne. 6 off 2 now.
So it's really bad. You put it all on the same thing. Yeah, and I'll pay off my tab at the same time. I am. You are not. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. It's not bad, I reckon.
Next ball from Sam Devereaux. Bowls. And just played on the crease there from Sanjaya.
No, it's 30. He hung around. Like Phillips wanted to go, really.
Woodstock.
80 in the first.
Woodstock.
Water! Water!
Peroni.
Water!
She probably is. Yeah, yeah. What are you doing?
Sanjaya waits again. And this one's straight down long on. And it's a couple bounces, 4 runs. Cashing in now, Sanjaya. 10 off 4. Just waiting for the ball to come back. Not sure whether it's been lost up in the car park somewhere.
Be down the bank if it's gone down there. Amongst all the supermarket trolleys.
No, it's alright, it's fine. We're staying upstairs, it's too cold.
There at that Duckworth Lewis, they wanted that third guy's name mentioned
Stern.
all the time. Stern.
Duckworth Lewis Stern.
Because apparently he did a bit of serious abuse.
Yeah.
Still waiting for a ball. I've just had a look at the playing conditions, and it's a minimum of 5 overs. Wayne, did you hear that? Sorry? Yeah, 5 overs, not 6. 6 at internationals, I think, at international level for a T20.
Oh, ultra cricket will be different. Minimum of 19 overs.
Otherwise, you come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Can't tomorrow. There's another game of cricket here.
He plays off his pads. Sam Devereaux, half-hearted appeal. As a leg by.
It is.
I was trying to put that down as a dot. On board come in Sam Devereaux's second over.
Big bite, yes, we got that. Can you see me? I'm smiling,
Hardy Dudwell,
but I've got no teeth.
none off 3. On strike. Into the pitch, slapped down to third man. Wide third man comes around to a 45-degree angle, and they'll pick up a couple.
True to Dardwell.
Dardwell off the mark. 3 overs gone. It is 16 for 1, chasing 110 to 1.
This is Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Nice to meet you. Oh, okay.
Trevor, do you think Noah's coming down? By any chance? Far away?
I doubt it's coming. One.
Well, it's just, do you know how to change kicks?
I want to add that to my list of.
No. I've got it. If it runs out during the evening,
If I know
she
that.
can just put a salt down.
Yeah, if I know that.
Just close the
This
bar.
trouble.
Close the bar. Okay.
Big thanks to Suburbs New Lynn, sponsors Cricket Express, and also Paladin Sports. I was getting there, Kate. This one just a point. Just having to have a quick conversation off air. That's back to Luke. It's not Sam bowling 2 overs in a row. It's Luke with 3 dots.
Should be 1 ball to go. Should be.
Well, I thought this water was supposed to help me. Donis, I thought this water that I'm drinking is supposed to help me. Just played at the crease.
Oh, that's a special medicinal water.
Some good bowling here from Luke Devereaux. Coming into today, I haven't managed to update his bowling figures after this morning. Actually, I can do that because I do know what it was.
1 for 7.
As this is through third man. And will be 4. Sanjaya 14 off 10 deliveries now. He's picked up 3 wickets at an average of 55. RPI of 4.02 in his T20 Auckland Premier career. According to Cric and Play HQ, best bowling figures this morning of 1 for 7. Actually, I'm looking at limited overs, not T20s. This is off his pads. This time down to fine leg. And I'll pick up 2 more. Ends the over. Luke Devereaux 1 for 6 off his 2 overs. And North Shore 22 for 1. Liam Smith, he didn't bowl in the first game, did he?
No.
Thanks, Ian. Liam Smith.
New Zealand do that. Yeah.
Liam Smith to start a spell from the balcony, from the clubhouse end. Right arm over. Edged, just past the keeper. Kevin Gadu couldn't get it in. It was definitely flying. It was good for. And Adi Dardwell now 6 off 5 with that boundary. Second ball down the wicket. Oh, he's got an inside edge this time. It'll be 4 more behind the keeper. Nothing that Gatu could do about it. Nothing that Liam Smith could either. Cricket is a cruel sport, as you say, Wayne. You can, as a bowler, you can put the ball in 5 great spots and get smashed, and you can bowl a rank delivery on the 6th and get a wicket.
I'm going to be bats the next time.
As this one's left alone and is wide. We're in the over that is needed to complete a game if the rain was to shorten it off. And this is cut up and over point. And 4 runs. Profitable over this one so far. 13 off it. That third 4, being the first genuine shot. Dardwell 14 off 7 deliveries.
Or make an effort.
That target's 108, so needing another 73 for victory. And this one's flicked up and over short fine leg. Hardy Dardwell is just riding his luck here, and it's another 4.
He's on fire. Come on, Liam. Keep going.
As this one's a short one from Liam Smith, sorry. Turnbull going for a big walk out to the square leg. Takes the helmet off for a bit of a refresh. A bit of rain coming in this window here.
Oh, terrible. Pouring in.
No, I don't think we want that as a for Suburbs New Lynn. We don't want the rain. Not at the moment anyway. And this ball pulled round, it's going to beat backwards square and be 4 more to end the over. It is 21 off the over. And 43 for 1 after 5. We have a game official now.
Really didn't deserve that. It was just the first 2 balls.
Currently, North Shore, I'm only using the online Duckworth Lewis Stern system, are in front by 2 runs.
Yep. I understand.
I said North Shore, not Suburbs. As Luke Devereaux to continue from the river
Bunch
end.
of bloody cheats, North Shore.
And first ball, third man this time. I'll pick up 2.
2.
Should just say those calculations, folks, are unofficial, not an official thing. Sanjay just doing a bit of gardening down the pitch. If you're watching VJ, it's holding up very well, mate.
It's pouring.
No, I'm talking about the pitch, not the weather. Steps away to the leg side, up and over cover. It'll roll away for 4 runs. (22 off 13, Sanjaya at the moment.
Double bowling change.
Actually, wondered where you were, KB. Huh? I wondered where you were. You were being very quiet.
No run.
No run. Good call of no from Artie Dardwell. Sanjaya took off.
First 2 balls were unlucky.
But you got to ride your luck in cricket?
Yeah.
Because there'll be times where the luck doesn't go your way. Actually, there's probably more times than not.
I'll tell you something for your own interest too, Bevan. Michael went past 11,000 today.
He went past 1,000 runs for T20.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Okay. That's total 11.
So Michael Barry going past 11,000 career runs, senior level.
Is he on top now? He's past you, isn't he?
Mike Guptill and
Crooks.
Crooks played President's Grade.
Is that Sam Crooks or?
No, his father.
Okay.
Yeah.
So his father's here and Sam plays for Cornwall, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know the guy, just know the name. Good to have you still watching, VJ. This has beaten
Good stop.
the bowler, but good stop that's parried away, and they'll end up 2 for it.
He's his dad, Sam's the guy that plays for us. His old man is a doctor, an anaesthetist.
Yep.
And he's the only guy you'll see playing cricket around Auckland these days, or have for a long time. He doesn't wear batting gloves.
Doesn't wear gloves, okay then. As this is off the pads and call of no. Ends the over with the dot. 1 for 14 off his 3, 8 off the over. And it's 51 for 1. One thing I haven't mentioned today, KB, is my great sense of humour. Why was only one Yogi Bear created?
That's a question everybody knows the answer to that. Do you not know the answer to
Why was
that?
one Yogi Bear created?
Yep.
I would have a bloody clue, eh? Yes.
Don't tell me.
Answer those questions.
Don't tell me. I want to go through the rest of my life not knowing.
They tried to make a second.
You can only have.
No. They tried to make a second, but it was a boo-boo.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes is the
I
better
never
answer.
picked up on that, Bevan, and I would never have got that. Any others?
Yes is the better answer.
I pride myself on these.
On a roll.
That balcony's not very far away.
Any others, Eddie?
Oh. Who's into the attack here? Sorry, guys.
Oh, I don't know.
Extra Fonos into
I'm
the
in
attack.
trouble
Thank
with
you.
Max.
I did warn you. I have a good sense of humour.
Albert? Hey, that joke.
He must be smarter than everybody.
So he come back to you.
Oh dear me. I've even brought that up while working for NZ Rugby, to be honest, in commentary. First ball from Trifonos.
Did somebody tell you
Through
that,
the
or did
keeper.
you make it up?
No, I was told that one. Now you wish you had gone through your life not knowing, eh, Donis?
Yeah. I worry about that.
Slip in place here for Suburbs New Lynn. First hit coming in, and it's going to roll away for 4. And this one's just played at the crease, and Dartwell's going to scamper through for a single. Five so far off the Cypriot Mixtrophonus. There's Sanjaya Chatharanga just making some changes to the sight screen. Yeah. 52 runs required. Comes down the wicket. Lost this big, long, and over long on. It is all the way 6 runs. North Shore currently 8 runs in front if it was to rain from here. It's unofficial. So that's one thing Cric HQ used to tell you was what the DLS score was. I don't know. I don't think Play HQ does.
No,
Here's all. This is a bit of an interesting looking shot. Even Wayne, the North Shore scorer, has a bit of a chuckle about that. Is there a way to describe that shot, Wayne? No. I don't think Sanjaya did either. Might make the highlights, that one. As he backs away on this one, doesn't get anything on it. Ends the over. 7 gone, 62 for 1. Malay Patel into the attack from the river end. Took 3 wickets in this morning's match, his first T20 game for Suburbs. And they win over East Coast. Can he produce some magic here against North Shore? Updating the other scores. Hibiscus Coast 59 for 2 after 8 overs, chasing 143 to beat Waitakere.
Who we got now? Malay.
Malay Patel. Kumu 102 for 7, chasing Takapuna's 190 for 5 with 7 overs left. Over on pitch number 2, East Coast Bays were bowled out for 121 and Birkenhead are 66 for 1 in the 12th. It's the first ball from Patel as this is pushed past its short cover. Might have got a hand on this to slow it down, and so the line get 2.
What did East Coast Bays get?
1-2-1, all out.
What Birkenhead?
66 for 1, 2 left in the 12th. Eden Roskill chasing 144 to beat Papatoe at the Papatoe Recreation Ground as this just chipped back over Patel for a single. There's 62 without loss after 8. Won by 8 wickets this morning, Eden Roskill. Must say I was happy about that. Ellerslie, who Eden Roskill beat this morning, 60 for 3 chasing 184 to beat Parnell. As this is just played behind square. Sanjay off his pads there. Cornwall 170 for 5 and in reply University 64 for 2 after 6. And Howick Pakuranga struggling at 46 for 5, chasing 181 to beat Grafton. As this is up and over cover, it's going to bounce down to the cover sweeper there, just for a single. You can see a bit of a spot on the camera there. I might just swipe off at the end of the over. 2 to come. Thought it was going to disappear there, son. Give or take. Give or take. Dot ball for the 5th ball.
Too cold. Cricket's a summertime game.
Yeah, apparently that's coming next month, Donners. Apparently we're in for a very dry January.
With El Nino.
Here's a single to backward square, ends the over. And it's 68 for 1 after 8 overs. Michael Barry into the attack for the first time in the second game from the clubhouse end. Scored a 50 in Suburbs New Lynn's struggle in that first innings today.
Oh, I was walking and he staggered out of there. Remember that ad they used to have on TV where the guy staggered out of the bloody hut he'd been in for years and he had a glare in his eyes and he fell into a bar. So he reminded me of.
Seems the second Birkenhead wicket's fallen number 2 here. And this is just pushed off the pads. Looking for 2. Loud call of no from Dardwell. 1 to Sanjay.
done yet.
Barry left arm over edge past the keeper. I think that time might have been deliberately played, but it's going to be 4 nonetheless. Just pushed outside his body there, Bill, I think, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he just pushed out past and knew that, trusted that the keeper was going to go past.
Exactly. Deliberately edging you.
Again, Bill, who would be a
That's worse
bowler?
than accidentally edging yourself for the bowler.
Who would be a bowler? I tell ya.
There's your bowler, just a donkey.
Run.
Especially in this cricket.
What do those dardroll guys? They retire.
Oh, is that
No,
one there?
no, Artie's here.
Oh,
Good ball here from Barry this time. I think he got a bit fired up. Amit's apparently recovering from surgery.
Was he?
And yeah. That's what I think Wayne said, wasn't it, Wayne? Surgery? Yeah. It took me a second to realise who had told me that information. 5 off the first 3 balls of this over. Just plays this deep in the crease. Single down to third man. Moves to 36 off 19.
Where are you Saturday? You look March. Right yesterday. Are you coming down Wednesday? Down here?
Yes,
Sanjaya 33 off 24 at the moment.
Go on,
He's played to
run.
point.
Run.
And look at a single from the misfield, but didn't get taken. 1 ball left in Barry's first over. Yogi just having a look around at the conditions.
Just one game, yeah.
Huh?
Just one game.
Yeah, Tuesday nights at White Hagrid.
Yeah. I've got 3.
Tuesday, as you might have just heard Kevin Barry say in the background. Suburbs New Lynn. Oh, that's a beauty. That is a beautiful delivery. And ends the over with a dot.
He squared him up.
Really did square him up there, Kevin. Did you teach him that one, did you?
Just like bowling to Kevin Barry.
When he was 3.
9 gone, it's 74 for 1. North Shore on track at the moment to chase 108.
Well, look at it. White Hagrid.
That game at Waitakere at Te Aratū Park on Tuesday evening at 5:30, a catch-up game due to the game on Wednesday gone being unplayable. North Shore also playing on Tuesday. They play East Coast Bays at Devonport Domain.
You spilled half, you got that much when you had your first sip.
As Malay Patel's first ball gets hit to cover.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good. He was a nice guy, you know. The other guy was there too.
Second ball. This time flighted and should cover. Oh, he's misfielded it. And it's a single. When things aren't going your way, they're just not going your way, are they? In cricket, yes, actually, you've forgotten about the reserves. Reserves T20s taking place today as well. Round 1 and 2 of 3 rounds. Third round taking place after Christmas and New Year's. Is that 1 dot dot? Oh. And the reverse dot. When things, as I said, when things go your way, they are going your way, and they're going to pick up 2 and 2 buys. Thank you. Or is it
Who's on strike?
Sanjaya? Okay, it is, I was right. Sanjaya's plays this to mid wicket. You got a 1 off the first ball.
What do you got the total?
I got 77. As they'll get a single to square leg to end the over. None for 8 off Malay Patel's 2 overs. It is 10 overs gone. Halfway through, 78 for 1. Talk to Donna's, sorry. As there's a single off the first ball of Barry's new over. So I've got Artie on strike now. What have you got the score as?
Artie's on strike now.
Drawing with a bit of a tell there, Michael Barry.
It's a bit hard to see them through the pouring rain.
Who's on strike now?
A. This is played on the crease and a single to backward point.
Has there been 2 singles or so?
Yep. Sorry folks, just helping out Bill the scorer.
Already?
Yeah. We're coming
I
third.
got 80. 80. Yeah.
See what's the score.
Artie Dardwell on strike now, 38 off 21. Yeah, no, it's the over before. I think Bell's short of. There might have been another single off that last over that we've missed, that you've missed.
I'm on 82 at the moment.
As the reverse switch could be dropped. We'll see if we see from the umpire. No, that is leg by. Well, fair call. It was technically dropped, but
What do you got it on, Donners?
Hang on, I'm scoring. Leg by. Leg by. I have a score on 82.
I got 80. Have you got 82, Wayne?
83.
83 now. So single out to mid wicket.
1, 2. I'm always right. Only takes a swipe of my twink pen. I don't have to go through all this bloody...
I get laughed at when I turn up to rugby with Twink. It's the last ball of the over of the 11th. I'll pick up 2 as third man coming around to backward point on the boundary. Dardwell 40 off 23 now. Ends the over, 11 gone, 85 for 1.
What do you got the score at?
80, As the second ball of the over, foot round to leg side. And the foot stuck out, can't stop it, it's 4 more. It's the last time I saw you, Donners. I've just remembered that it was a bit of a waste of time leaving you like it did, because went out to play last man stands and didn't do too very well there.
Explain.
2 overs for 22, I think it was.
Oh, that's good.
I bowled better than that sounds.
Was that your warm-up overs?
Well, actually, it was 2.2, I think it was.
Jeez.
But nobody wanted to bowl the over with one needed, you know. It's a single down to long on. It's playing for the Ghetto Weasel Lords Cricket Club. Kevin, I have given Court Short a mention earlier today at some point.
Yeah.
Ghetto Weasel Lords.
Yeah,
I did say Michael has played a few games for Court Short.
Ghetto Weasel Wars.
Yeah, it was a Thursday Division 2 game. Oh, it's dumping, is it?
What shot is it?
He's got back in time by the look of things.
You just go through this oval, second dot 4.
1
Yep.
dot.
That's it. Start it on strike.
Yes.
So what's Michael's team called?
Court Short.
Court Short.
He's played a few games on a Wednesday night. It's a good
Who's
club.
on that team?
Milts,
Yeah.
Jared,
Yeah.
Kane Story and Lindsay, Dwayne Pitcher.
Oh, Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne plays a few games. I don't know if he still does these days. This is nasty at mid-wicket. I've gathered 1 and 10 down a second. Dudwell now 41 off 25. Last man stands a 8-a-side format, 20 overs.
Does Jimmy come down and play?
Sorry?
Does Jimmy come down and play?
No, I don't think Jimmy's keen on playing at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That'll be coming from
I've heard of the reason why, and I won't mention his
do with Alex?
reasons.
Alex?
No. What happened there? Just a single?
91.
91.
Oh no, dot. Sorry. Dot to end the over. 12 gone. It is 91 for 1. Max Strofonis back into the attack.
Driver.
Just having a chat off air
Alcohol at this club.
to Kevin Barry about the question he asked. Due to
Hey, mate, it's the first
that
time
player's
we've
respect.
alcohol at this club. The first time we've
Well, they did turn me down for a stint in commentary when I was here. I was going to say the player that played Jimmy that we were talking about, he did turn me down in commentary as this was one's whip behind fine leg. And it'll be 4 more.
See you guys. See everyone.
4 coming off Strofonis' first or second?
On the stairs.
I've missed the dot. Reason why Jimmy doesn't want to play last man stands currently. I thought I'd mention off here to his respect. I have seen him down at a few Court Short games of last man stands.
Don't talk about rumours.
You probably didn't hear me actually say what the reasoning is. What you can understand is this is out to cover, and the second wicket falls. Adi Dardwell Who took the catch? Sean Plale.
That's capital P.
The man at the cover boundary has taken the catch. It's 95 for 2.
No.
Always ignore the rest of them.
I used to have a fear of hurdles,
But I got over it. Sorry, I've heard that one. I tried to catch fog, but I missed.
What did he go for?
That's not even funny.
45 off 29, I got Artie Dardwell.
Yeah. He's not here today.
Gravitech Rugby Club's number 10 out to the crease. Premier number 10, I should say. Jock McKenzie. Faunus 1 for 15 and his 2 balls left in his second. A bit of a slower one as McKenzie just plays this dead batted basically to mid wicket. And that Auckland A match against Auckland under 19 a couple of weeks ago, he was hitting some long balls. Doesn't need to here. Just plays it on the crease. Ends the over, 13 gone, 95 for 2. The equation now, required run rate 1.81, and they need 13 runs off 42 deliveries. Malay Patel from the River End. 3 overs, none for 14. In his second Auckland Premier T20 match for Suburbs New Lynn. Big shout out again to their sponsors, Cricket Express and Paladin Sports. First ball of Malay's new over. This could be in the Cric, could be in the new turf. It's a neither, but it's 6. Sanjaya Chatharanga, 48 of 39 deliveries. Next ball, backs away, cuts this down to cover. They get a single. Okay, you got him on 50? Okay, I've got him on 50, so well batted.
Oh, they'll be going off the cricket. They'll be following you.
Yeah, they'll be following Play HQ, yeah. Let's just hope he gets that single. And all this is edged from McKenzie. He'll pick up his first run. Down to short third man as backward point comes round. Wellington Phoenix woman currently 2-2 with Melbourne victory at half-time.
What did he do? That's like a dad joke.
Wellington Phoenix men going down to Newcastle yesterday. What was the final score?
3-0.
3-0, so it was 2-0 at half-time, I know that much. This is a long on, picks it up for a single. You're safe now, Bill. Yeah.
And the Breakers lost.
The Breakers go down too, did they?
Yeah, by about 20 goals, I think, 17.
Who'd they play?
Jack
The Jack Jumpers from Tasmania. As this has jumped over the stumps from Mackenzie. And they'll get through for a single. Yeah, I was following all that, but we've kind of just lost track of everything in the last couple of weeks. Breakers haven't had too great of a start to this season. New Zealand basketball side in the oh, what a catch! That is a great catch at mid-on, coming round, and Max Trifonis, the man. Sanjaya gone 50 off 42 deliveries, and it's 105 for 3. The only problem with that catch was it wasn't on the screen, it wasn't on camera. It moved about 3 or 4 steps to his left and had to take it over his shoulder as well.
Kevin Gartens took a ripper yesterday. Went over his head.
With the gloves?
No, as a fielder.
Oh, fielder, yeah.
And it came over his head and he dived.
Oh, those are awful when you got to turn around and take it over your shoulder.
And he juggled once.
Very confused if we get a run one. Tell him to hit the ball run.
Who's the new bearer?
Thomas Plesiak at the crease. I got 105. Donis, what have you got?
Yeah, that's right.
There's the first ball to the new batsman. Plesiak gets us to point.
They're watching live score and they're going to see me as 106 and it's going to be wrong.
Oh, sorry, that's to Jock. My apologies. New over. Yes, this is down leg, beating everything.
2 to Jock.
And 4 buys, sorry. And that is the game. It is a 7-wicket win to the North Shore. And they go 2 from 2 as Suburbs New Lynn, 1 from 2, sorry. Congratulations to them. Big thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Big thanks to Suburbs New Lynn. Thank you, Kate, for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for
No,
your
not a
support.
problem
To
at
all
all.
people
Big thanks to the
sitting out there
scorers
in the
and
pouring rain.
umpires
See you later.
for their effort, and the scorers as well. Can you get past that corner? No. Take care out there, folks. Take care of your mental health, please. Can be a struggle at times, but please do. Until next time, folks, ka kite anō.